Hello everybody, this is KMVG207 and welcome back to another Custom Track Monthly episode. Today we have the March 2018 edition, and we'll be showing off a few custom tracks that were released earlier this month. You can find a link to all the new things that happened and were released for Kart Wii in the description on the Custom Kart Wiki. I have not selected every single custom track that was released, because there were some that I didn't think were up to par, and some actually didn't work on the Wii, just like last time. Actually didn't mention that in the last episode. There were a few tracks that didn't work on console, so I couldn't play them, unfortunately. So this time I'm going to do a bit of commentary over it, because last time I received a few comments that said like they wanted me to talk instead of just having music, so I guess there's a bit of commentary over it now. Let me know what you think. I'm still looking for all the feedback, so if you just let me know what you think, even if you didn't like it. Let me know what you think, or well, let me know why you thought it wasn't good, or let me think why you thought it was fun. And without further ado, let's get started. We start off with Crash Team Racing Slide Coliseum, created by Mr. E99. This is a remake of the track from the PlayStation game Crash Team Racing, as I already said. I think it's quite fun to drive on. It has these little shortcut thingies. Sometimes you need to hop on them, otherwise you hit the grass and it doesn't work. But when you pull it off properly, which I can't, it's quite fun to drive on. I feel like this could also be a good track for a kart, maybe? Yeah, if you don't feel like me, hit the off-road, you don't need to use your shrooms there. But I think it's a flat track, but it has some interesting parts to it. It's really short as well, so that's about it there. Up next we have Crash Team Racing Tiny Arena, also created by Mystery 99. Again, a remake from the same game for the PlayStation, Crash Team Racing. I find this track really fun to drive on. Loads of tricking, I like that. We'll have another track later on that's very similar to this one, which I really enjoyed playing. It's basically, think of like N64, was it Wario Stadium? Full of tricks and just tricks everywhere, just tricks. It's great fun to drive on, at least in my opinion. So I already played this track online before twice, and it was quite fun. High-speed races without actually having speed mods, because you'll be tricking and boosting all over the place. This section I think is kind of boring. It's just a long turn basically leading up in a ramp, but that's okay. I mean, it's not like you need tricking everywhere. And we are heading into the final section of the track here. A few more tricks, and the track's only 2 laps long, just so you know. Up next we have DS Shroom Ridge, created by Sneaky. This is kind of a remake slash edit of Super Mario 64 DS's version of the same track. It has received quite a visual upgrade. The textures are way higher quality than the old version, and I think it looks pretty cool. It's not like really that much different from like the older version of this track. There's a shortcut on the left here, which you'll see later on. There's also a small grass shortcut on the right here, which I'm not sure existed in the previous version. I feel like it didn't, though. So here's the shortcut, like I mentioned. You need 2 mushrooms for this one. There we go. That's the track. Up next we have Planetary Ruins, created by Billy Noodles. In my opinion, this is like the most interesting of the tracks. It's not necessarily the best looking, but it's the most interesting, because you'll see later on. I found something on this track that's, I don't know if it needs fixing, but I don't know, we'll see. So, have a look. Oh yeah, I suggest, like, if you take this turn, go very far right and drift inwards. Otherwise you'll hit the wall on the other side of the road. I feel like this section is kind of bland here. I don't know, you can take the little shortcut on the left there with this shroom or something. And then we've got this, which is just a massive field of mushrooms. I feel like this could be kind of changed. I don't know if you need like a massive field of mushrooms, but alright. So there's two paths coming up. I'll be showing you the right path first, then the left path, and then I'll do a split screen side-by-side comparison of the routes. So here we go, you can take a little drift to the left, land on that other ramp. You can miss that ramp though, so be careful. So here's the left route. If you drive this, make sure to hit this boost panel and take the little grass shortcut to save even more time. So here's the side-by-side. As you can see, the right path is slightly faster. Now here's a little respawn shortcut that I found. This is completely free to do, you don't need any mushrooms or anything, and this respawn shortcut saves you about 3 seconds. If you don't have any important items, you might as well take it. Up next, we have Muck Stadium, created by Edward J.W. This is similar to the Tiny Arena track, which I mentioned, which actually it says on the wiki that it's a cross between Tiny Arena from Crash Team Racing and N64 Wario Stadium. And just like Tiny Arena, I really like this track because it's, again, just tricking all over the place. It's just non-stop tricking, because it's like the most fun thing in Mario Wii, right? The tricks. I think it's really cool. This track was actually made back in 2017, but it received a complete, well, recreation. It was completely remodeled in March this year. There are blue panels on the right and left side here, but I believe they're not actually faster than just taking the middle route and tricking on that. Now this section you can go left or right. If you don't suck, you can take the left path, get the trick boost and land on the big boost panel on the right there. But I suck and I didn't do it correctly. This section, I believe you can, like, you don't need to use these blue panels, but I fell off earlier trying to do it, so I guess if you want to play safe, you hit the blue panels here. And then we get into a big ramp. Kind of reminds you of N64 Wario Stadium, doesn't it? Because, well, that's kind of what it's based off of. So I'm going to hit, like, the blue zipper here. I don't think it's faster. If you want an item, that's a way of doing it. But I don't think it's faster than just drifting. That's the track. And last but not least, we have Icy Surroundings, created by Jiju. This track is inspired by N64 Sherbet Land. It has some trick ramps, like, on the track itself, which I think they're actually faster. I'm not sure, I didn't really check for this. Like this one, you can take it. I feel like it's faster, so you should get the boost when landing. Here's a little split path. I don't know, like, you can trick twice on each, both areas, so I'm not sure which one's faster. There's a little shortcut in the wall there, if you want that. I think this section is kind of boring. It's like really flat, and yeah, it's just really flat here. If you don't suck like me, you can do this. The ground is really slippery though, so watch out. The middle section there requires a mushroom. Watch out for those piranha plants. They work very well in offline mode. So here's a little left path, I guess. And I tried to land where the penguins walk on, which is not possible, unfortunately. So I wish I could be there with the penguins, man. So that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leaving a like would be highly appreciated. And if you're subscribed and you haven't yet activated the bell icon, then, well, do that now, because apparently YouTube doesn't actually send out my videos to everyone's sub boxes. Yay, YouTube is a great platform. Alright, so I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.